Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Kata. I am a spiritual self-mastery coach and a master manifester, and I am here to talk about claiming your new identity today. And I realized actually just recently that I actually never introduced myself in my videos, so I thought it would be a great way to start today's video. You might also notice that I'm sounding a little bit congested. I definitely was not able to show up yesterday. There's something moving through me, and I'm not sure if this is the flu that my daughter had last week because she was sick, and I was caring for her all week, and I was fine in the process. So I'm not sure if it just caught up with me, but this also just very well could be like spiritual ascension symptoms under this very, very, very powerful new moon. So that's also a possibility. Either way, I'm here and I'm showing up today because I'm feeling much, much better. And yesterday's rest and just awareness and actually sitting with the symptoms and sort of inquiring, asking my higher self, asking my body, what these symptoms were related to, gave me some insight and some clarity and helped me sort of understand how to move through it faster. So I basically just made a decision that I was going to be well enough for today to actually be able to show up for you guys. And I really feel called to talk about identity shifting because that is the energy that we're moving through. That is what this, oh my God, I almost wanted to call it a solar eclipse. Isn't that crazy? It actually feels like an eclipse. That's probably why this new moon energy feels so much like an eclipse. There is such an eclipsing of things out of our lives. The Scorpio is definitely is cutting things away through awareness, through realization, through bringing things to the surface. So this means old identities. This means outdated belief systems. This means limiting thoughts, limiting patterns and ways of thinking, everything and anything that has not allowed you to be a version of yourself, an identity of yourself who is standing in their power and who is using their God-given creative energy, their life force, to create a life of ease, of fulfillment, of prosperity, of happiness, of joy. And I just want to mention here that the process of transformation and the process of creating a new identity for yourself involves stretching yourself and moving past comfort zones and past certain limiting spheres or circles or invisible gates, fences that you have created for yourself, within yourself, that other people have created within you through their words, through their beliefs, and through the implantation of their beliefs. And I just want to remind you that the growth journey is uncomfortable because it's supposed to be uncomfortable. There is such beauty and such transformation that exists within challenges. Like when we are not challenged in some way, we are not growing. Because it is always the challenge that requires us, that asks us, that is asking you to rise beyond the challenge, right? The challenge is what shows up so that you can become a better version of yourself. It is what pushes on your boundaries. It is what pushes on your limitations. And it is what forces you to overcome those limitations. So the challenges that you might be experiencing right now under this new moon, I was reading in the comments, one of my beautiful viewers was saying how he was experiencing, this duality, that inner conflict between the ego and the higher self within him, and how difficult that was. And that challenge, and I just want to say to you, if you're watching, that challenge is exactly the alchemical process of transformation. That is exactly what is allowing you to change who you have been and to step into, to rise into. You're literally being forced and pushed up into this higher, this better version of yourself. You're being challenged to choose better for yourself. Because every single time that we are faced with our egos, every single time that we are faced with, the self-doubt, the limitations, the not fully believing in yourself, those are all there just for you to have awareness of how you are giving your power away to those things, how you are not fully embracing your divinity, and how you still are, to some degree, disconnected from that divine power, that divine essence that is within you. That's what those challenges do. And whatever challenges you are facing right now and whatever challenges are coming up for you right now, they are all for your best and highest good. And I really, really would like to reframe this within your mind and help you understand that it is nothing more than a push to be better, than a push to choose. It's like a pressure that is created by the divine at this time to choose better for yourself. Can you please let yourself believe in more? Can you please let yourself believe in your own strength and courage to overcome something very, very deeply ingrained within you? And I just want to say that I really, really see humanity evolving in a very, very, very rapid way. We are going through a period of time right now. It's a period of purge, the way I'm seeing it, where there's so much being cleared out of collective consciousness. There's so much being cleared out of you, of your individual consciousness. And so much positivity, so much wisdom, so much growth is actually replacing those old programs, replacing those old patterns, those old cycles and ways of thinking within yourself, that by the time we hit 2026, I feel like many of you are going to be in a very, very different headspace. Not only in a different headspace, but you're also going to be in a very, very different identity, because the identity work that you are doing right now, the shift that you are experiencing and moving through right now, is actually pushing you closer and closer to your true identity, to who you truly are and who you always, always have been, underneath, buried beneath layers and layers of conditioning and false belief systems. In today's newsletter, I was sending out, it was a really long, actually very powerful message that came through that was like pure channeling. And one of the things that Spirit asked me to talk about in this newsletter was about beliefs. What is a belief? Because this new moon is asking us very deeply to look at our beliefs, right? Our belief systems, and it's kind of challenging us to recognize how our belief systems are holding us back, right? In what ways they're holding us back. And so I talked about belief in this newsletter, and the specific thing that I wrote down about belief was just the simple definition of it. What is a belief? A belief is nothing more than a thought repeated continuously over and over and over until it becomes ingrained in your subconscious patterning deeply enough that it becomes a belief. And what the dictionary actually also said about belief was that it has nothing to do with truth, and it has nothing to do with reality, or facts. So a belief is not based on facts, and it is not based on divine truth or reality. Or maybe I should even say that most beliefs, okay, let's just reframe it and put it that way. Most beliefs are not based on truth, and certainly not divine truth, and certainly not hard facts, evidence, and reality. They are simply thoughts that are repeated in your mind so many times that you accept it as a truth. So I invite you to tune in this weekend and spend a little time looking at your beliefs and maybe write them down. Some of the major ones off the top of your head, specifically beliefs about yourself, beliefs about what is possible for you, beliefs about your identity, about who you are, about your physical vessel, about health, about money, especially about money, because there's so much around money under this new moon. So just take some time out and examine how you truly feel about these things and what you truly believe about these things, and question. I invite you to question whether those beliefs are serving you. Are they producing the results for you that you would like to see and experience in your daily life? Are those beliefs guiding you to your best and highest good? Are those beliefs calling in the life experience that you actually deserve? Are they creating the kind of abundance in your life that has you feeling fulfilled, happy, joyful, settled, energized, excited, and feeling whole? Because if that's not what your beliefs are doing, then there's a revamp needed here with your beliefs. And this is where the challenge part comes in, because it can be very challenging for us. And I know this from personal experience. It can be very, very challenging for us to overcome limiting beliefs because we're so used to them, because they're so deeply ingrained. But what if all it took was one decision? And what if under this energy right now, you were given by the grace of God an opportunity to leave certain beliefs behind that have held you back, that have kept you feeling small, that have kept you feeling insignificant, that have made you feel powerless over your own life, over the creation of your own life? that have made you feel limited, challenged, and focused on survival instead of thriving. Because that is the opportunity that this energy this week, not only this week, but for the rest of this year, is providing, particularly this week, though. Because this new moon energy and the energy that we're sitting under right now is so incredibly life-changing. It has an intensity to it that is rewiring your subconscious mind in an instant. It feels instantaneous. There is like, how do I put it? It's like less effort required actually right now to change. So I feel like we're each given an opportunity to simply decide for ourselves, who we want to be. What is that new identity, that new version of yourself that you want to create? And have you gotten clear on that? Have you taken the time out to actually figure out who you truly want to be, who you truly want to embody? Do you still put other people on pedestals? Do you still think other people can do it and you can't? Do you still have thoughts and ideas that, well, look at this podcaster or look at that person or look at this individual and look how successful they are and look how much they've accomplished. Man, it's going to take me forever to get there. That's a limiting belief. Or, man, I could never. That's a limiting belief. We are all actually equal. We are all created equal. And nobody can tell me differently because I know this for a fact. This is a fact. It is a belief that I hold within myself, that we are all created equal and we all have our own unique and special and specific gifts that we have been given by God. We also have our own unique and special challenges that we have been given by God. But when you understand that those challenges are the specific thing that are helping you to rise, that are helping you to evolve into the best and highest version of yourself, then you're going to start looking at your challenges as blessings, not as a curse, not as something that you need to feel like a victim over. So in actuality, your challenges are your biggest blessings because they provide the biggest transformation in your life. And when you overcome a challenge and people witness that, people that know you, family members, friends, coworkers, whoever, when people witness you overcoming those challenges, you are actually not only inspiring them, but you are also encouraging them to face their challenges head on. You are also, through your vibration alone, are having an effect on them to change their circumstances, their mindsets, to change the way they show up in the world and who they are, like to change their identity. I often mention it on this channel, but we are never, ever just doing anything for ourselves. We have to remember and keep in mind, and this is what the divine is always reminding me of, that we are one single human family. We are one human family, and we are having this experience together. All of us together. We are all... A little squirrel just peeked in. Oh my God, that was so cute. We are all having this human experience together, including Mother Nature. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me that we are having this experience together with all of nature. We are all connected, not just as a human family, but we are connected to this planet. We are connected to every living being that we share this beautiful planet with. So everything that we do as individuals, everything that we overcome within ourselves as individuals, we are overcoming it for the all, for everyone. And that's powerful. When you realize and you take responsibility for your own frequency, for your own energy, and you recognize that if I keep working on shifting my frequency and elevating my frequency, that doesn't just benefit me, it benefits everyone. That alone should be motivation to do it. If you are here and if you are of the mindset that you want to make a positive impact in this world, that you are someone who came here to embody light, not darkness. There are already plenty of others who will choose to embody darkness and who will continue to embody darkness. The question is are you one of those individuals? Or are you committed to Team Light? That's it. There's no pressure here. And that's the last message that I want to share with you in this video. Remove the pressure. Everything that I'm saying to you is not to apply pressure onto you, but just to create awareness within you, to help you remember your own power, to help you remember the freedom of choice that you have in every single moment of every single day. To either choose to believe the darkness, the lies, the illusions that negative beliefs create within us, or choose to believe in the light. Choose to focus on that light. Choose to focus on thoughts and feelings that feel elevated, that feel good, that feel expansive, that feel joyful. So remove the pressure off of yourself. Let yourself relax into each day, into each moment. And don't do anything out of pressure. Take time before you respond to somebody. Take time to make a decision. Slowing down, I feel like, especially as we move into the winter season when we are meant to slow down anyway, slowing down right now helps you to feel more connected to your heart and your soul, to your soul's guidance, and it helps you make better decisions. It helps you make conscious decisions. And of course, just as I was reminded, taking care of ourselves right now is going to be top priority. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, give to yourself, pour into yourself, love on yourself. Do everything and anything possible on a daily basis. Make a commitment every single day to silence your mind. Make a commitment every single day to move your body. Make a commitment every single day to hydrate, to eat cleaner, to eat better, to make better food choices. Make a decision every single day to read a book, to educate yourself, to learn something new. And most importantly, make a decision to love on yourself every single day, to give yourself downtime, rest time, and playtime every single day. And as a Black Friday special, I'm offering $50 off my coaching sessions right now. This is only going to last for the next 7 days. It is only applicable for the next 7 days. You can book multiple sessions in advance if you like under these prices. The link is in the description box to book. And I don't really want to call this a Black Friday sale, so I'm going to call it an Ascension Guidance sale. Okay, so that's what I'm offering. This is my gift to you to help you make the decision if you've been on the fence perhaps about getting coaching, getting some help, getting some guidance, getting clarity about your path forward right now. These sessions are really powerful, by the way. One single conversation is really, really powerful. I have multiple 5-star reviews over on the booking page that you can read of other people who have already journeyed with me. So if this is something that is calling you at this time, then this sale right now is giving you an opportunity to get the guidance that you need for a lower price. So if you want to take advantage of that, check it out. Otherwise, I'm sending you all so much love. Do hit a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. This also helps, by the way, other people find my videos and helps these messages to get out to a broader audience. So when you are supporting my channel's growth, you're not only supporting the work that I am doing, but you are also supporting other people in their ascension journey and them finding this channel in an easier way. So I appreciate you if you have done that already. I appreciate every single one of you who have commented on my videos in the past and who have continued to comment on a regular basis. I love each and every single one of you. I see you. I thank you. And I'm going to see you very soon in the next video. Take care.